Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, and if you end up liking this video, give it a thumbs up. It would really help my channel out as I'm just beginning. So today, sorry if you can hear the sirens. So today I'm going to be doing my mid-April budget. So I like to do this when I budget just to give me a glimpse of how the month is going. So as you can see here, I have my estimated expenses, and then I put another column for my actual expenses for up to, in this case it'll be April 15th, and then I do April 30th, and then I find the difference and see how well I did. I also like to do that for my income, but to make it easier on myself, I also like to take a piece of paper like this, and I have my transactions printed out on these papers behind it. And what I'm going to do is just categorize everything up real quickly so you guys can see exactly how much I spend on each category. And yeah, so I'll just get started. So I think so far the month is going pretty well. The income is a little more than expected, so I guess I can start with that. So that's one thing I didn't write down here. I'll just put it down here. So hope you guys can see that all right. So for the income, I have, so the first income was $295.32, and this was a little bit higher because I worked a stat holiday at my work, so I got a little extra for that. I did get my 2 scholarships, and those were as anticipated. And then hubby actually got a little bit more than what we thought, so that was nice. He had nice full work weeks. So those are all the incomes. So if I add all those up, I know it's a little bit out of order. Makes me a little bit anxious, but that's all right. So I'll add all those up. And that gives us a total so far of $3,684.72. So that's pretty good for the first half, and obviously it won't be that high for the second half because I do have my scholarships, and those only come at the first of the month when I do get them. So let's see, I guess I'll just go through the list and write them out as I go through them. So last video, if you didn't see, I was pretty certain that I was forgetting something, and sure enough I was. I had to get a couple gifts for some people, and I completely forgot to budget that, so that might throw the budget off, but I guess we'll see. So gifts, it was part of my brother's birthday present that I got him, so that was $45.18. And we have gas was $48.44. Oh, and there was actually another deposit. Wow, this video is just going to be a disaster. So, I got a small refund check from my insurance, making of $11, so not that much, but you know, $11 is $11 more than I had before. And that is all of the income. Yep. That is all of the income. See, I'm just going to go through the list here and write them all down. Alright, so that is all of the things that me and my husband have spent money on in the first 15 days of April. I mean, aside from our rent, parking, hydro, and more of the fixed expenses. But yeah, so now that I look at the numbers and I went through them, I have to say, I believe we're going to be going over budget in the eating out column, the maybe breakfast, coffee, probably groceries, and yeah, but I guess we'll see. So I'm just going to add everything up here. And I do just have to say that even if you do go over your budget, it's not the end of the world. And you do learn from it, whether it be if you have an unrealistic amount in your budget, or maybe you just are a little bit out of control with your spending. But a budget will help you in some way, shape, or form. And that's kind of what I'm learning, is now even if I do go over budget, I mean, if it's a lot, then I do start to get a little bit down on myself, but I know that this is better than not doing anything at all. So you just can't be too hard on yourself. And we do have this $31.82 is quite oof. We are already over the eating out budget, which, surprise. This $31.82 was, we had some friends come over and we ended up taking the pizza bill. So, I mean, I guess you can consider it eating out, but it is, anytime we do buy stuff for someone else, we do just include it in the eating out category. Like if it is food that we're buying. So I mean, I don't mind going over by too much because we did give some of it as well. So that's not too bad. Gas, we're doing pretty good for gas. We are still under half of the budget. This $13 of unbudgeted, we actually got stuck in the mud and we ended up having to go through the car wash. So that was a unexpected cost, but it was also only $13, so not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. And this was the money that I forgot to budget. And then this, the breakfast and coffee. There is a lot of numbers, and I'm hoping that it's not going to add up to too much. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Alright, so that gives us a total of $65.02. So again, a little bit more than what it should be. But overall not too bad, considering that is what my husband does look forward to every morning. A little bit of motivation to get you out of bed and wanting to go to work. Yeah, so I think that's all. So I'm just gonna put it into this budget and see what the totals come out to be. So the income was $36.95.72. Rent is always $1,500, and next month it will be changing, so I'm very excited for that. Hydro, we did come under budget, was $34.84. Transit, we've only spent $60 so far. Gas is $93.44. Again, really good so far. groceries, I know we are going to be over budget because we still have to buy more food. We'll have at least one more good trip to the grocery store. And that's okay because I know we aren't spending frivolously. We are just buying a lot of healthier foods, which can cost a little bit extra, but that's okay. And again, with the eating out, we are already over budget, so I don't even want to know what we're gonna be at the end of the month. Laundry, we've spent half of that budget. Mine, personal, I'm already over budget. Husband's personal, he still has a bit left. Oops. Bank fee is as usual. Apple Music is a little bit more just because we did buy a song from one of our favorite up-and-coming artists because we just wanted to support him a little bit more, and that was only an extra $1.29, so not too bad. Moving truck, we still don't know the expense, so we're just going to, I guess we're just going to leave that blank for now. And unbudgeted, we're at $13. Actually, I am going to include this $500 in the budget just to determine how, no. We are not going to include that in the budget for now. And we'll just add it in later. So, let's see, add everything up. Alright, so that gives us a total so far of make sure you're in frame there, $2,751.21. So that means that to be within budget for the month, we have $762.73 remaining. So by the looks of it this month, we might be going over budget, but I guess we'll see if maybe we can get the income up, or maybe we can try to cut back a little bit. So that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!